Oh, okay.
So I could do shorts.
Oh, okay. You already recording, bro? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look at my real quick my notes.
It's pretty windy today, but at least we got the fan.
Covering both our
Oh, this is in the
cameras.
sun.
You know when that sun hits though, in that dirt, man, it starts getting hot. In that dirt. Better.
Yeah.
All right, shalom, shalom. The real brother, come in week out to talk about this downfall of this wicked ass kingdom called America. Teach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that you guys are God's chosen people that the Bible speaks of. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. The Akim that he pushes truth with nothing but sincerity. We're in these times though, they're perilous times though, man. And it's beautiful though. But if you're not out of the elect though, the 1/3, it's scary. It's for you. So today we want to speak about Nahum, the 3rd chapter. If you want, brothers, want to
Yeah,
start.
I got Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
And you can't say, even though they just talk about Nineveh at the time of the Syrian though, because Nineveh it was actually like a big it was the capital of Assyria. Back then though, it was a big capital. Assyria was the country though, man, because the motherfuckers had rulership, man, over the other countries though, man, from back then though, you know. So when we think about, because America is also spiritual Assyria, spiritual Nineveh, same, spiritual Nineveh, it's spiritual Egypt, spiritual Rome, all these spiritual America is though, you know, because I said woe to a bloody city though, right? So wasn't blood shed in this country though? Blood was shed though because Edomites, proclaimed white man, came over here and slaughtered Gad though, which is the so-called Native Americans. That's some Issachar too though, man. Because Issachar had a lot of land to this place too. You can talk about why these other five, I think it's like 5 states though, they have Spanish names though. Was because it was Issachar though. And we're all indigenous people, man. The Northern Kingdom though, we're indigenous people though, man.
And
Okay.
the whole continent of the United States was first hit by Spain. Florida, right?
Florida, yeah, yeah.
Las Floridas, they call it Las Floridas, and then went to the Bahamas. But they were just looking for gold.
You can see that in that movie, Disney one, Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think in one movie, I'm not sure what it is, but they bring out a helmet and it said, "This is the people that were here before you," and it was a fucking
Oh, dancing with the
Dancing with Wolves. Yeah.
Dancing with Wolves. Yeah, it was small, wasn't it?
Real small. So take a look at my skull. My skull's real small, but I'm tall, right? So I'm sort of tall. That's because we got mixed up, right? People don't seem to understand that whenever you mix with somebody, you get the body characteristics. So that helmet was small. You couldn't put it on.
Because it was the guy though, right? That had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad said these people brought the big dog, whatever they call the horse.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So the sword was their gift though, man. The sword was the gift though, man. Which tells you in the scriptures though, man, that he would live by the sword though, man. These fucking Edomites though, man. Going back to the book of Genesis. Any brothers, can you bring up that where it says that once the blood lands on the land is polluted though? Is it in Numbers or what is it on? When it talks about the land being polluted though, and it's pretty much like no good though. Because that's what these devils did, man. These devils came though, and they came and they killed our people though, man. Slaughtered, raped them, and did everything to them. And they talking about, oh, this is our land though, when in reality is from the tribe of Gad though. You can't claim something that already has been someone else before though. You know, you're.
He said that.
Oh, God, God.
Jeremiah 3.
So which one is like?
I gotta look for it now.
Like You got all of them. Right? This one.
Yeah. No.
Numbers. You
Yeah.
want to get numbers?
Well, I think he got the precept, right? You got precept?
Yeah.
Oh, but you-
Numbers 3 and 1. They say if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Once the land's polluted, it's no good. You know? That's even going with our people, though. Once they started worshiping these different idols, you know what I'm saying, though? They know good, though. You know? Because you're not, if you're an Israelite, you're not worshiping the true power, though. You know, you're a whore, man. You know? You polluted, though, man. But that's the thing about it that happened within our people, though, man. We're not holding these people accountable, and they're all innocent either, and things like that, though. Don't get me wrong, though. But part of why it was first of all, it was prophecy for these Edomites to come over here, man. You know, prophecy needed to get fulfilled, though. But also, too, our people at that time, though, they were worshiping these, these sun, like Aztecs, they were worshiping these sun gods. Yeah.
God of death and life.
A bunch of gods, though.
Popocatépetl, that fucking that David's they call it David's volcano.
Oh, that's what they call it.
Yeah, but it's Popocatépetl and it,
Okay, go ahead.
they worship every fucking thing.
Yeah, even to like this day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Santa Muerte, the Santa,
Oh,
all this shit, man.
And Veracruz is in Mexico, right? That's the capital of witchcraft.
Oh yeah, because it's not, that's a lot of melanin people too, and one of the first ports that were devil landed too. It was in Veracruz.
And they sell kids organs there. I got numbers 35 and 33.
Yeah.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by blood of him that shed it.
See? Come on now.
Die.
So you gotta die because you killed our people. So guess what? That's why. What's the only way you can purify this place, though? Well, can't even purify, but just destroy it through ICBM missiles.
That's why you
know.
We're not gonna come back here.
First Ezra 8 and 83, that the land which ye enter into possess as an heritage is a land polluted with the pollutions of the strangers of the land, and they have filled it with their uncleanliness.
Damn. See? And even in the time of the Maccabees, when they went and they sacrifice the swines in the temples, though, they're like, nah, we can't go, we can't be in those temples anymore. So it's the thing, though, man.
Then they killed the whole family.
Yeah.
And the mom had to watch it.
Yep. Seventh chapter, though, man. Maccabees. You see, so that's the thing, though, man. Once he's done so much wickedness, though, it's like, man, it's like no good, man. You know, the only land that's gonna get the ICBMs purified is actually our land of Israel, though.
You gotta clean that shit.
You gotta clean it because they're gonna have the biggest. I don't know if you've ever seen it though.
Biggest parade of big
on the beach. Was it on the beach or something? Though? Yeah.
That's something bad.
You're telling me that place doesn't need to get cleaned though? Come on now, though. You know.
I got the rest of it because that's whatever we explain. Whatever you explain is perfect. And to the Nahum 3 and 1.
Yeah, you won't go back.
Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not.
And the prey is these people. These people right here, man. As one of your brothers, can you get Ezekiel 34 and 8? Yeah, because the prey. I mean, remember in that movie? Was it Menace to Society though? When the teacher was talking to was it Cain? We're the prey. What do you say though? We're talking to Cain in the classroom though. He's like, we're the hunter though. We're being.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on. There you go.
And we're the prey.
There you go.
But nobody takes that serious.
Yeah. And that teacher was speaking facts to Cain, man. You know. But yeah. And then his name happened to be Cain. You know, wicked ass nigga. Anyways.
Well, now you got to talk to people like. Everybody's fucking stupid now, right?
Yep.
They're all involved in something. The frequency's off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which I'm glad you spoke about frequency, right? So the Bluetooth though, I don't use it at night no more, right? Yeah, I turn that shit off now, and I sleep better now, man. My frequency, I feel it different though. So even being off, not using it for an hour or two, every night using an hour or two, it makes a difference throughout your time though, because the hertz of it and the frequency, it messes with you, man. Throughout the long run though. So I ever stop doing that, I'm able to get some better sleep though, man. And then you see these athletes too though, that people what I forgot who put the video up there like. Well, it was like, when you see these athletes though, I noticed something different about them. They're using those the cord ones, the cord earbuds though. Yeah, and they're like, see, yeah, no Bluetooth. You see? Oh, you got it here too? Yeah.
So this is Ezekiel 34 and 8. As I live, saith Yahweh Shai, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
See? See, if, you know, if the beasts is the other nations, man. They're also known as the lions, though.
Yeah, and the shepherds are the prophets, like
Yeah,
false prophets.
The false prophets. Yeah.
You guys didn't send
You didn't feed my flock.
like
You
you, right? You guys are bad, man. You guys are bad.
Captain, what's his name? Zarya.
But like the scripture says, you gotta clean the land. If the land has been defiled with blood, you gotta spill the guy's blood who did it.
Yeah. And like an eye for an eye. I mean,
But where is that guy?
right?
There's a scripture on that one.
Yeah.
Where is that guy? Who is that guy? Actually, that guy is Esau, and his descendants are the ones that are gonna have to.
They're gonna have to pay for it. And Esau's always accused, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Well, guess what? The scriptures talks about you come every fourth generation.
It's crazy.
So the motherfuckers that were doing shit to our people back then in the time of slavery, guess what? You are the same motherfucker that had us held captive, though, man. You had to be the same motherfucker, man. Even in the 50s and 60s, though, guess what? You motherfuckers were lynching, especially Judah, man.
Oh shit! I was speaking about the 40s and 50s. That's when it was the worst because nobody had social media. Nobody had any
To prove how to
to
see.
prove it. Oh, they lying. Everybody was a liar.
Yeah.
You need to show me what was the thing that if I can't see it, I don't believe it.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
And then another thing is out of sight, out of mind. So even the whole society was turning their back on crimes like that. Like if you take Emmett Till, that was around.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In 40 something.
That was the time where only the mom knew what had happened and the family.
Well, I mean, they had the strong evidence because the uncle said that those same motherfuckers that killed him went looking for him.
Yeah, but he was still scared.
Yeah, he didn't
couldn't
want to
do
say.
anything.
Yeah.
He didn't say until after.
Yeah, and he was even still scared when he was in that court, though.
That's what he said. He told them until looking around here, which is different. I know you're from Chicago. Because the brothers from Chicago, man, they're different.
Yep.
Brothers from California are different. Everybody has a different style. Like if you're from Chicago, what's up, baby?
Yep.
You know, how would it be like? You know, whatever. You know. And he took that attitude down south, and his fucking uncle told his sons to fucking protect this kid.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, his cousins.
But he was too proud. Everybody knows that story, man. You can't hide that shit.
Yep. I mean, he could have been a wicked ass nigga back in his life, though, because that was the example, though. But it was just the fact that how fucked up he got left hooked.
Nobody did a fucking thing about it.
They were drinking beer in that court trial. They were just drinking beer, laughing and shit. They didn't take that same Edomites, though. They didn't take that shit serious, though. You know?
But you're gonna take it serious. You're gonna take it serious real soon. And right now, you can't even take the president serious.
yeah.
Like if I hear something on the news about the president, I just turn this shit off.
I don't even. Yeah, I'm the
I don't
same
even
way too.
Like today, I was watching the news about Robert Kennedy Jr. or whether that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
They're saying that don't let him around your kids. And the fucking report they were talking about him. They're like, he's just the number one.
These words, huh? And then when you talk about Trump too, that whole thing that happened at the dinner.
King Charles
man,
just
stop.
fucking slapped him. But guess what? That lets you all know that Donald Trump is not who he says he is.
That's the thing, man. He's not what the fuck he says he is, man.
And just take a look at how I'm sorry, you're a king now. King Charles, he was polite, but he was capping on him, but only, and then Trump was just like, yeah, just laughing along. So that tells you what, that he's not really in charge. And then he told him, look, you're not a king. Damn.
Damn. It's a fucking joke, man.
That's what he told him, is relax, pal.
Did you ever find out?
I think this is the one you called earlier too. Numbers 35 and 33 shall so ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
What can you do, you know?
How come people don't understand scripture?
Exactly.
Or they'll hear something like that and they'll be like, oh, that's Old Testament.
It's not as violent like that anymore.
Bullshit.
It's still violent though. What are you talking about?
You must have not.
Especially these times.
The New Testament is the most violent one.
Yeah.
Because what was happening in Rome when the scriptures,
70 AD.
when the scriptures were going on? The worst times in our lives.
Then Yahweh Shai prophesied that too. Yeah, he prophesied it too, saying that it's gonna get bad though. Man.
So you people just don't listen. Man. Listen to the brother, man. Listen to the brother.
And then the thing is though too, in the book of Revelation, man, that's gonna be the worst time ever. How the brother's right, because that's when the ICBM missile's gonna hit. Come on now. And then what Revelation, which one of our favorite scriptures too, 1 and 7. Man, when Yahweh Shai comes with the angels, and it's a time that you never seen before, man. He's gonna get busy killing people though. So what are you talking about? The Old Testament is violent, man. Brother's right. The New Testament is just gonna be as bad though. You know, imagine the chariots. So what's that? War of the World? Tom Cruise. Imagine seeing those the tripods though, right? But the so-called UFOs, zappy people though, man, like that, like in the movie War of the Worlds, man.
Turn them to dust.
Man.
Tom Cruise went in his house, fucking shook the dust off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the son or the daughter,
people.
huh?
That wasn't dust. That was other people.
Other people. yeah. You see? So that's the thing though. So it's as violent as it is from the Old Testament, man. You know? When chariots get busy, bro. Whew. You know? So what are you talking about, man?
Chariots, I got Nahum 3 and 2.
Yeah. Ready for that one? Yeah.
Nahum 3 and 2. The noise of a whip, the noise of a rattling of the wheels, and the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. That's a busy.
Yeah.
Busy. And they're busy destroying people.
Yeah, because this place right here too is, you know, America is like a commerce though, you know. Also they're known for their economy too though, you know. Because the thing is though is that, you know, a lot of people do business and things like that though, you know. It's known though, you know. So the time of Nineveh, it was known for like, you know, it's that city, that capital, you know. And around the world now, America's known though, you know. And chariots though, man.
I got Nahum 3 and 4 since you said that. All this, and I got it in the NLT, all this because not Nineveh, the beautiful and faithless city, mistress of deadly charms, enticed the nations with her beauty. She taught them all her magic, enchanting people everywhere.
Yeah, see?
That's your America. So now it's
That's
not
America.
talking about Nineveh.
Yeah. See, because as wait, brothers, can you get a Revelation 17 and 9? Yeah, we'll get that one though, no? Yeah, Revelation 17 and 9. Yeah, because it talks about the well-favored harlot. Yeah, no?
Revelation 17 and 9. Here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, on which the woman sitteth on crutch.
East I don't like that though.
I'm over here holding this on and then dumping my camera on. These came down. See, but that's okay.
Yeah, go.
And what was it? Revelation 17
And 9.
9. And I'm gonna read it in the. I read it in the NLT, did I? I haven't even read it yet. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. But on the NLT it says this calls for a mind of understanding.
See? Yeah, see, so the well-favored harlot that's talking about America, you know? Because people want to come here though, thinking that the American dream dream.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a dream.
Yeah,
Because when you come over here, you're gonna wake up to reality.
more like a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. So the thing about it though is, yeah, you might think though, like I said back then, they thought America was a shit. Hey, back in the 50s and 60s, guess what? Esau, that was your time though, you know? Yeah, let's go and put it right here. Yeah. You know, back in the 50s and 60s, guess what? Hey, that was your time though, man.
Ooh. And what would you doing in your time? Right here, Nineveh. Nineveh was
Yeah.
fucking killing us.
And this summer though, it's gonna be the 250th year.
This is gonna be
And then I Google though, like, how long does an empire last? I put empire, right? And it says from between 250 years to, I forgot how much though,
no, we're not going past it, man. Because look at this dude.
you know? So that's the thing. You're great. That's the thing. The pride though that this place, the people even have though of this place though, think it's no, man. The pride, you guys know it's that, man. If Rome got touched back then, if the Greeks got touched back then, the Persians though, that had 127 provinces though, and they got fucked up by the Greeks though, man, by a man though, that had Persian army though, and he fucking took that shit over fast, man. You don't think fucking America is not gonna get fucking taken down though? Knowing the fact that these other countries have these ICBMs though, man, they got all these shit, man. That's why Joel, the second chapter, the 20th, man, that's speaking volume right now, man. Yeah, come on. Because guess what? All these countries that you thought though, man, you didn't see them as a threat though. Guess what? They're threats now. You didn't think China was a threat.
Which one do you mean?
Oh, Joel, second chapter, verse 20.
That's all pretty good. Alright. Joel 2 and 20. I will remove far off from you the northern army. I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Yep, and that's Northern Army, that's America.
Which
Yeah.
is face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the outpost. And his face would be Washington D.C. That's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Capital.
facing the east.
It's facing, yeah, because it's on this
Yeah.
coast. Yeah.
And the west coast is over here.
Yep.
And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. Not awesome things.
No, yeah, I was gonna say not the great that you think. Like America make. That's why he's trying to so-called make America great again.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's gonna
Piece of shit.
great. Yeah. And see, so that's the thing, man. So all these, these countries though, they're ready, man. They're ready though. That's what they're fucking.
I've never been so scared to do my fucking taxes, man. Never.
And that's the thing, man. So, you get more. If you, that's everything you got for now.
20.
Yeah, public.
Want me to get the let me get the first one.
Yeah.
Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
Yep.
For it is nigh at hand.
Yeah, it's coming though, man. That's why we're out here speaking to these people though, man, letting them know what's to come, man. And that's the thing, man. You guys are still fucking thinking that America is gonna not go down and shit though, man. Even that's because the thing about it too is you got these Israelite leaders though. They want the kingdom now. This is their kingdom though. The only one I see that is Great Millstone that's saying let's get the fuck out of here, man. This is not a kingdom, man. They're the only group that I see that is just pretty much saying that, man. We're saying that, man.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they're cool. I see Captain Desariac, and man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't click into the video, but I be him seeing debate with these different YouTubers and shit. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, like they're like, I seen him on one podcast, I see him on another podcast. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Making money, that's what he's doing.
And then I haven't heard about what's his name, Alazar. I don't know what's up with that dude though.
You know what? Cardi B is too much for you, boy.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't be able to handle that.
He is not gonna get that bitch in line.
Just because she wore your whatever, then you had a fucking clothing line.
Man, I bet you Cardi B would let anybody smash.
Yeah, I mean she gives me that vibe too though.
Or what? Am I wrong?
She a wop. She got that wop.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I fucking lying? I bet you. Just gotta try it.
Yeah. Does she know that you took it from the back? I wonder if she knows.
Everybody fucking knows. I ain't fucking know where
But she's probably into that shit too, man.
And people like that need someone like you, Gorilla. Shit. Because you have to give up things like personality, your manhood, and you're okay with giving that up. That's why we hate this place.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't even do things that's righteous though, and it's the opposite, man. The thing though, like if we're saying, man, to be a GAY fruity cake though, it's wrong. We're looked at as the bad guys.
And now if you call somebody, hey, that's fucking
Hate
homophobic,
crime or some shit.
yeah.
Hey, fucking hate crime. What the fuck you mean hate crime?
So somebody really hates you if they call you homosexual.
Yeah. You see, man, it's just backwards though right here, man. It's fucking backwards. Was that it though?
Yeah.
Then you go back to Nahum 3 and you get a 3. Nahum 3 and 3. Yeah, because this place, man, like this place is not to be at though, man. You know, it's not to be at right here, man, because this shit's fucking wicked though. Oh yeah, you get that one.
Nahum 3 and 3, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
So that means a lot of death though. Those bright swords, man, it's talking about the ICBMs though.
It's
Yeah. So this,
glittering spear.
imagine though, like, cause I mean, you see us, yeah, exactly, glittering spear. You know, because it's come on now. What else though? What else is gonna create so much death though that corpses? What they say upon you're gonna
Corpses
stumble
on
upon?
corpses.
Yeah.
Even the corpses are going to be on top of the corpses.
What could create such a mass death like that? The ICBMs. Yeah. You get what is it? Isaiah 34. It talks about the sword bathing. What's it? It's in 34. Is it 34?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I think that one. When it talks about in heaven though, something about the sword bathing in heaven. Yeah, because that's all goes into that too, man. You know. So that's the thing about it though. You know, that this is a prophecy don't about to come though, man. You know. You can't tell me the glittering, the bright sword though. You're gonna see the missiles. You know they got that the brightness to it though. You're gonna see the hot flame behind it though.
It also said, what is the word that they used? Glittering spear. So what is it? Look at that. Look at that right there.
That's glittering right there. I'm going to that word definition.
That's glittering. See, it's sparkling.
Yeah. Because when you think about glitter, right, it's bright, right? Yeah.
And you can also describe a chariot like that.
Glittering.
Because what do you look at? You look at the silver one. Dang, that's bright like glitter.
Yeah. Because that's one my mom saw though. My mom saw one, the glittering, the gray one too, like the one you showed up close though, following her on the car. Her and my aunt and my little cousin.
Must be scared too.
She was scared out of her mind, yeah, because she didn't understand.
But now,
I explained to her, tell her,
like I said before on the different camps, like things happen and I'm not just like, oh. Like, I was in my room. Now this happened again. I was in my room and it sounded like somebody picked up something and put it down on my wife's table, right? And I looked and there was nobody fucking there. And then all of a sudden my dog got up and left the room. Like, I ain't fucking be in here.
Yeah.
But still nothing, like not afraid. Like I was a little concerned and I started praying. But right when I sat down on my bed, I heard that and I said, oh, of course I'm going to pray. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Because something like that too,
Motherfuckers be dying of heart attacks.
And someone that wasn't in the spirit though didn't know. I mean, that would happen though.
And how would you explain it to someone?
Exactly though.
So the prophet is explaining the glittering spear. And what do you do with the spear? You throw that shit far away.
I got the definition right here. The glittering, it goes to flash lightning, cast forth. What'd you say though? When you throw it forth. See, lightning, flash lightning though. Lightning's fast though. So don't you tell me RCBMs ain't fast like that when they get shot out?
Yeah, I think what the problem is people just wanted to be somebody special. Nah, that's not what it means. Well, that's what it
says.
And like it said before, it takes a mind of great understanding.
Yeah.
So just imagine you're way over here in the United States. You look up and there's a fucking sparkler in the sky. Just remember that. Of course, you thought you got a sparkler.
Yeah.
What does that look like? And then boom.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you're not gonna feel it.
Were you able to find out that? Isaiah 34?
Isaiah 34 and 5.
Oh, there you go.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
You got one? That's. But he said that because my cape's flying in the wind. It's not cape. It's funny.
Oh, that's what he said?
He said I got my cape too.
Oh, he.
Yeah. But see, like the scripture.
Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
So what does that mean? It means it's going to go up into the atmosphere, and literally bathe in heaven, and come down back again.
And they said too,
Right on the dot.
Because the next verse it says, the sword of Yahweh Shemashai is filled with blood.
Ooh. That's how you're going to get your land back. I mean, that's how we're going to get our land back.
and the sword is also known as the nuclear vaccine. Yeah, the sword, right?
Yep.
See? Bam.
Verse 8, for it is the day of Yahweh Shemashai's vengeance.
See, and then the vengeance is this thing where everybody's going to get it. And you don't even have to do much. Like that guy that said, oh, I got my cake too. He's going to get it. He thinks that we're just out here having fun, but guess what? I'm not the one. I'm gonna stand over here so that my cake looks like that. No, there's an angel pushing the wind, making you look at me and look at all the brothers and see something that's not there.
Yep.
And you should see.
Only the 144 get cakes.
Yeah, that's
we're
what
only
I
gonna
said.
get cakes. None of you guys are gonna have cakes. So.
You're gonna see your brothers flying though, you know? Hopefully with the hopeful elect though, we're gonna see us now. Oh, what's up now? We're flying.
And it's not. We're not even gonna say what's up because we're gonna read your minds. I got Nahum 3 and 4.
That was it, right? There it is. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. And who is the well-favored harlot? That the Israelis.
Yeah.
And everybody else that follows with them. The mistress of witchcraft. That's the United States.
Yep.
That selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
It's philosophies though.
And isn't it funny that witchcraft was also used during slavery?
Hey, it is though, man. Right, try to get our people into what, Christianity though? Yeah. That's witchcraft, man.
The Native Americans said, like, the men have medicine. Like, what's a medicine? And then one of them said it as a joke. It's your balls. It's your testosterone.
Also, which is
It's your medicine.
yeah.
And then they'll say, if you got your ass beat, they'll say, maybe you didn't have enough medicine.
Okay.
Or if you're too scared, your medicine wasn't
Strong enough. Strong enough.
You heard that, bro. You heard that.
Yeah.
No. Well, actually, we're offering the good news of the Lord coming back to destroy this place.
So I can't hear us.
All right, see, so if they can't hear you, you're not supposed to. And I learned that the hard way. Because I'll be talking to my kids and they'll be like, what? Okay. I'll be talking to my wife and she'll be like, huh? Okay, people be talking to me and they're real close and I can't hear them. I learned that. I learned that. If you can't hear it, it's not for you.
Well, she thought we were selling something. We're not selling it.
Immediately, right away.
Thought we were on the phone or something. No.
What do we got to say?
We don't got nothing. So it's the Bible.
See?
That's the thing is that you gotta pay attention to the sign. If you can't hear us though, pay attention to the sign.
You know, because of the multitude, a lot of them ordered. And nobody uses the dollar to buy oil anymore because of China.
Yeah. It's price smash going up, man.
How much?
Oh, didn't you say was it a Saudi Arabia? Oh, yeah, too. That they're
like, okay, fuck it, we're losing money.
yeah. Can you get the next publisher?
5 and 5.
Yeah.
Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts. And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness.
That be exposing you, Esau.
And the kingdoms thy shame, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Yeah, exactly. Though. So, remember that Lego video? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Hey, nothing but the truth in that video, right? You might see it as Legos, whatever the case, But look what they were saying, man. That was the truth, though, man. You see, and that's not being in the public or anything like that, though. But in that Lego video, everything was true, though. You know, so these different nations are being, they're knowing now that Esau, man, you fucking, you know good though, being exposed. Gone.
Nahum 3 and 6, I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile. I will set thee as a gazing stock. Like you said, the videos that are around popping out,
They're seeing everything, man.
they even fucking perfect English.
Yeah.
Rap. They even make
Rapping though, yeah, rapping
rap
though, yeah.
with cartoon images.
It's like, okay, you guys, this is the only way to get your attention to listen to us. Let's put these bit to Legos. I mean, is that one way for them to hear that video? Then they gotta put them in characters of Lego, man. But any of that though, you're being exposed, man, by these different things, though, man.
Amazing.
You know, and that's good though, man, because we're in a time of like, you ever seen that show, The Boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Homelander, he's motherfucking Psycho represents pretty much America, right? And he tries to hide the shit, man. And he's in control of these people. He's control of the media. He's control of the military. He's control of the man. He talks like to the president like, you ain't nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? That's Homelander. That's America. So he represents America, and that's the thing, though. So they're in control of everything, though, right? But now in this fifth season, I believe, he got exposed through a video, though. About the one where they were in the. I remember it was like the plane. No, he was in the plane. And remember he let all those people die, and he told them, "Hey, get back though." And then the other girl, I forgot her name, Queen, whatever her name was, she's like, "No, I don't think that's right though." And he's like, "No, we gotta let them die," or some shit like that. And that video got leaked though. And now they're saying, "Oh, it's AI and all this other bullshit." It's the same shit that we're living through right now, in reality.
And he got captured like most recently, and then they're gonna give him a virus that takes away his power.
Yeah, that's sad though. Yeah.
So what are they talking about now? A newer COVID, like something crazy is gonna come out.
Damn.
But if your powers can be taken away, you never had powers
to begin with, right? Yeah.
So if you're part of the truth, you gotta realize you had powers before, and you got it taken away.
Yeah. That's true what they said. If these people are connected with the power, man, no one can take us over. But we're not. We're vulnerable.
Just imagine if we were still, if we could still say, the sun is too hot, go down. Or, man, the sun is perfect at this time, 9 o'clock in the morning. Stay here for a couple more hours.
Yeah.
But it's not supposed to happen. But you make it happen. That's real power.
Yeah.
And that was permitted, right? So what does the word permitted mean? You got permission to do that. And like the scripture says right here, I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. So if people are looking at you as a gazing stock, you don't have no power.
Yeah, you're out. You're in game. You're stock.
Because otherwise, people will be like, "Oh, we can't talk shit to this man."
Yeah.
Just like the Philistines were afraid of. No, was it the Philistines? They were afraid of Samson.
Yeah, it was them.
Oh man, they were afraid of him. So what did they do? They used this
The
bitch.
woman. Yeah, the woman. Yep. Where's his power at in the hair?
Mm-hmm.
See?
So what happened? Power got took. So it was never really his. So the power is not really ours.
But the power is within though, because when how he died though, prayed to the Most High. He said Yahweh,
What did the Lord say? What did this brother read in Acts 7 and 26? Was it that the temple of the Lord is inside us?
Yep.
That power is inside you, but you
inside
gotta be righteous.
Yep.
And wicked thought. And what Samson's thought was, I'll tell my bitch ass.
Yeah, and that's where he fucked up.
And the Lord is like, you don't have to tell her shit.
Yeah.
What is Ephesians? Is it Ephesians talks about the women? Or Philippians?
Yeah, they both. I mean, I think it's Ephesians.
Women
or
stay silent and be obedient to your husband.
Yep.
But you don't. Same Samson story. So our power got taken away, bro.
It's like going back to Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, though. Bro.
So what is we're trying to give you your power back. Like that lady said, what are you guys handing out?
Yeah, what we selling.
And what did I tell her? The good news is power.
Yeah.
She goes, I can't hear you. Okay, well,
She times you're gonna hear it. I was like,
But it's not for her. She's not gonna get it. What is she gonna get out of it?
yeah, because when she saw the canopy, oh, they're probably selling something instead of seeing the sign.
And then everybody sees different things, like they say. Everybody sees different. People will look at the sign.
Oh, like that guy said, cape. Oh, I got a cape too. I didn't hear what he said though. So, yeah.
So I said, yeah, go get it.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, exactly. Go get it.
When people look at me, they think I'm like trying to joke around, but then they get real close to me and something's off, like my aura or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I ain't playing no games. I mean, I am playing games, but not with you. You know?
Exactly. So you know what I mean. You think you can just walk by or say some little things like that though without any repercussions and things like that. I'm not prompting like prideful though, but I'm just saying like, you know what I mean. You gotta watch what you say or do too, you know, because you know the repercussions come though with it, man.
And we didn't choose to be. Nobody chooses to be the truth. It's like so fucking inside you that you can't ignore it. You're like feel guilty.
I don't know.
I had it in the backpack. I was looking for it too.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Man, you know what's crazy though? That I didn't fly away with all this wind. Brother saw it. They could have, man. The way it was, that could have been on by more by now.
Somebody could have picked it up.
Yeah.
It could have been over in the wind. The wind, see?
Maybe that lady probably saw it too,
But I didn't bring this $5 because I need $5. I brought it just that dude might come by again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, which it's true. Well, there, you know, get something to drink too. There's a store right there, man, you know.
Did you sell something?
Get something to drink, you know.
7?
Yeah. So yeah, 7 now.
Nahum 3 and 7. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?
Yeah. America ain't gonna be small no more, man. The only time the people are gonna bemoan for her and everything gets to the Revelation, the 18th chapter. Can we get that one? Revelation 18 and 19. Because because of their money though. But other than that, anybody give a fuck about America like that. That's why these other nations come over here to set up shop though, man. They open up their restaurants, they open up their bodegas, they open up all the shit just to make the money though. They're not gonna miss America. They're gonna miss making their money, you know. So that's what I'm saying. And like I said, everyone's seeing America now. That you know these heathen though. I think it was a brother from LA said that man, these are gonna start losing they're not gonna be making no much money though. These heathen that they're just gonna go back to their land.
Yeah, and so just remember this: if the dollar was the most powerful currency, now it's not being used. Just to put you into perspective, if you're selling things, it's getting bought in dollars. If you're buying things, you're buying it in dollars. Well, not no more, right?
Yep.
So the dollar has to go to a certain place, and in Revelation 18 and 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Yeah, because they're not gonna be able to make business with America no more. So that's the only time they're gonna be sad for it because America's destroyed, man. The place of commerce, they can't make no money no more. Can't shit export it, import it. No, man, they can't.
The only thing you can do is wish.
Yeah, because in reality though, all these different nations, countries, all and shit, they come from a land or a country that it's poverty though, man. You know, it's you know, but then you think about it, but yeah, you leave, you know, like South America, even you know, Ishikar, Mexico, it's fucking poor. It's poor out there, man. It's fucking poor out there. So a lot of them come over here though. You know, they think it's better though, but in reality, they be making money over here, man. Even Ishikar, man. You know, they come from over here to what? To make money though. You know, they don't. They all you ask the Ishikar, they rather live in Mexico, but they're over here because they gotta make money though and send it back to their family though.
And everybody who does that usually goes and lives in a house that has 3 or 4 bedrooms and there's like 20 motherfuckers. And each of them pays $100 legally. And the person that has that house is living delicious. Everybody's living delicious.
No, I know someone that does that, you know.
You know, it just things that are going on are all
this great ass place though, where no man, people are just gonna miss the money, even within our people too, man. You see Jake over here trying to make a deal in the industry and some shit, trying to cash out though. They gotta go through all that, you know what I mean? Like sacrificing rituals and shit like that though, man, to get where they be though, man. It ain't worth it though, man.
Yeah, look at Puerto Rico is technically the United States, but they get treated like fucking foreigners.
Exactly.
Everybody in Puerto Rico is a United States citizen.
That's crazy though, huh?
But they get treated like fucking illegal immigrants.
Yep. And then them by themselves though, man, they got it. The land out there, the mountains and all that, man, they got enough resources to survive. They don't need fucking this. They don't need it.
Only of our people to have a land that's pretty good. And how does Esau control them? He said, okay, you're a citizen, but you're not a citizen.
Yeah. Crazy though, Right, this brother told me too. Puerto Rico meets rich port. Where are they rich from?
The land they got, right?
Yeah, just the land.
Everything that's coming into the port is going to create riches.
Yeah.
Because you're doing business, and then that's going to stop.
Yeah. So that's the thing though, man. So how though, man? You see, the way it is though, man, is that these South American with these countries and things like that, the politicians, the government, they're rich though, but the other people, they're poor. That's how Mexico is, man. They fucking the politicians, all them though, they fucking got money though. They're cool. Like I'm comfortable. They like I'm comfortable.
You're not.
But I guess, but what about the people in your country though? Fuck it.
Nobody cares about them.
No one gives a fuck though, man.
They'll
Yeah, you know what I mean. So they don't give a fuck though. They trust me. Venezuela and Mexico, all these land though, they have resources and shit, man. They got. But the thing is though, is that this devil has a tight fucking grip on them though, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is though. If Esau would have just backed up though, they'll be good though. But they're not going to, man.
So just to understand that what the brother's saying, look at Venezuela. They set up a proxy president a while back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. They said, Maduro's not the recognized president. Who said that? One of the presidents. So they sent over an acting president.
Okay.
So when they took the real president, the acting president takes over.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
Yep.
But in the name of America.
Yeah. Because even look at the fucking was it Brazil? Yeah, the Amazon.
Oh, they don't want no dollars.
No, I know. I mean, the thing too is they got the Amazon. 80% of the food or the natural and all that comes from them.
Bananas,
All that shit. And but there's they call them favelas out there. How is it? It's a pretty big country, Brazil though.
Yeah, speaking of that, there was a Brazilian fighter, Petro or something like that, and then they show him knocking out black dudes, right? But then they show him fighting a white dude, and he has a problem with the white dude.
Holy shit.
The UFC sets up the fight.
Yeah.
And they tell the guys how to do it.
Yeah. That's all it is though.
If it was a real fight, it would be fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like
Well, with Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
It would be like over quick.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that fast. It wouldn't go those times. And they did that to Rod Tang too.
Okay.
So he was on one championship for Japan, but they're suing him, and all of a sudden he gets knocked out by the guy that he knocked out.
Oh shit! So he had to.
And then you take a look at all his sparring and all his fights.
Like, man, this
He
guy
gets hit and he just takes it. How the fuck is he gonna get knocked out by a guy that he already knocked out? Obviously, he didn't have the power to knock him out.
Oh,
Now all of a sudden he has the power to knock him out.
Yeah.
So what happens is somebody's told him, like, you better do this or else.
Yep. And that's just the way it is. Yeah, because even with that fight with Jake Paul and Nate Diaz would have fucked his ass up. Jake
It was
Paul.
a real fight.
Yeah, it was a street fight. Nate Diaz would have fucked him up.
Because Nate Diaz got CTE. He just goes on the automatic.
Yeah. Like the older brother too. They just man. And he got knocked down by Jake Paul. Come on, man. Fuck out of here though. But I mean, it's part of the script though,
And that's all right because
he cashed out.
Cashed out.
So, but the thing about it though is that going back though, so our people gotta do shit they don't like. Damn well you don't want to get knocked down by this motherfucker, but you're gonna do it for money though. Well, it's like, man, what's your integrity that though, man?
Call it humiliation ritual.
There you go. That's how I was thinking. Humiliation ritual. Yeah. That's all it is though.
voted for him. He thought he was going to be your savior. He put himself as the Lord. He's done so much, and you're still letting it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Where are you fucking MAGA motherfuckers at, right? You guys are quieter than a fucking church
I
mouse,
haven't
man.
even heard nothing about it.
What's up? Where are you guys at, though? Because before, man, you guys were all up and down, happy America's gonna change all this shit. Like, where you got
Sure
motherfuckers
did
at?
change.
It changed for the worse for you guys, too. So you guys are quiet, man. You know, and that's the thing, though. People won't start feeling it until they start feeling it in their like, you know, I say this, but they start feeling it when it hits their pocket, their wallet, man. That's when they want to complain. But hey, all this shit happening, I don't care. I don't care. What the fuck, whatever. Immigration, though. I did a video that they just ICE detention, though, in an old prison over there in McFarland.
Yeah,
It's like
in
almost
California.
Yeah, it's like
McFarland's down.
yeah, it's like by Bakersfield.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's like less than 2 hours away from here. And that's not that's an ICE detention. Go hold up to 700 heads, though.
You want to hear something funny though? Disneyland owns McFarland.
Oh no shit.
Because those motherfuckers that made that movie for McFarland,
Yeah.
they got paid out. And they went back to McFarland and they own that orange, or that, what's it called? It's that little happy orange. Everybody sees it.
Oh, the little smiley, they call smileys.
Yep.
Yeah. The little oranges, though, right?
And they own
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But, anyway.
Yeah. You see?
That's retarded, man. You guys are fucking stupid. And then we'll say that to you and you'll be like, ah, stupid.
Yeah.
No, what happens is you're projecting. Your mind is doing something like called cognitive bias. Like you're trying to figure out what the fuck. This information is contradicting my beliefs. I don't know how to react to it. Oh, you're stupid.
Yeah.
But that's what your brain is telling you. So you have to say it out loud to try to offend me. But I know I'm smart. I know I can read different languages. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know?
Exactly, though. But you see, you people, man, don't want to accept it, though, man. You motherfuckers don't want to accept shit. You know? As long as it's not affecting you guys, though, you guys are going to continue on your wickedness, though, man. Until, like I said, it hits your wallet, and then that's when you fucking really want to, be about, man, now you want to complain, though. Until it happens to someone that you know, or one of your family members or some shit, right? That's when you want to complain about, though. But as long as it's not fucking with you, or your cash flow, or anything to do with you, though, you just don't give a fuck, though, right? That's you Americans, man. You Americans are fucking like selfish, man.
And you guys are, what's it called? Showing your true colors. There was a dude called Chad or something.
Talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah.
And
He called the bouncer the N-word. But he was like fighting with him like this, and then he walked off and he said the N-word. That's exactly how you people act.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen every fucking day. This is the last of it.
Yeah.
You ever notice how Jake is so fucking big now?
Yeah, they don't give a like, and then they don't give a fuck, especially these black women too, man.
Jake is so fucking huge, man. They could be homeless and still jacked.
Yeah.
You know why? They're coming for you.
Exactly, though. Hell yeah.
But just imagine that you're starting a shit with somebody that is not afraid of you.
That's his prophecy too. Who will rise up?
Who will make the lions, the young lions?
The wealth. Yeah. Exactly, and that's prophecy, though, man. See, you motherfuckers, Esau, man. When if you had no taser, no guns, or anything like that, man. You go on one-on-one with Jake, though. Jake can fuck you up. That's why it takes 3 or 4 of you guys to take one Jake down, man. Jake fucking strong, man. Naturally, though.
You guys are scared
yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
But it goes all around, right? Jake's scared of you because they are not really into their power. But the ones that are not afraid of you, they're into their power. Fuck you up.
Yeah.
But what you're afraid of is both of us getting together.
Yeah, now you need that's when you guys are scared of most, though, you know? Most, though.
What are you going to do when that happens? Because let's say all these people are the same fucking people. They're all the same. They're all Israelites. But the Lord said, okay, these are going to be Judah. This is the king tribe. And that's these Negroes, right? They're fucking huge.
They ain't scared either, man.
They're fucking
Scared.
But why? Okay, because they're the ones that have been put in slavery the hardest. They've been punished the hardest. Because they fucked up the hearts.
Yeah, that's,
Here, the Lord came 2,000 years ago, just to this tribe, just to these three people. So that's why you're getting fucked up the worst, and that's why you're gonna do the worst damage, right? And the other people, what about these other people? Well, they're all workers. All of them. All of them. Hard workers. What are you gonna do when they stop working?
exactly though. It's gonna be all bad though.
Who's gonna make your motherfucking shit? Who's gonna make you tacos, homie?
Yep, exactly though. So they need us more. Trust me, they need us more than we need them though. At the end of the day, man. But no flavor because they need us and shit, man.
Speaking of flavor, that's what makes what else what made America so great is these people.
Yeah, it's no different from Egypt, man. It's captivities we're in though. Egypt and all these other captivities though, we made all them countries great because the fact that we were in the mix though, man.
Because all these people are poor, all these people are dirt poor, and they don't need fancy food or anything like that. They could have a good time with hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you guys make your own food, yeah. But here's the thing: you make your own food, but you still try to fake it. Like you're making barbecue, and you're following recipes. Like when we cook, we don't have no recipes.
We can add this and that. Yeah.
And it never comes out the same way twice.
Yeah.
And when it does, what do we say?
Got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Gone. So, there was more to it though, the chapter though, but at least we got the the good one though,
That's the best one.
Yeah, that's where we got the beginning though, because the rest, like I said, it's just this this devil man
It's
going
bad
down.
news.
Yeah, it's just going down, So we got at least half of the chapter though. It's just the spirit, just the time goes by, So you guys got anything?
Let me just let me get one. I read it yesterday. I read the chapter yesterday. Nahum 3:19. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruise of thee shall clap thy hands over thee. For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually?
See?
That's not Nineveh.
Yep.
It's America.
America. Yeah. So it's all bad news, like I said. Man, there's so many scriptures that we get into for the destruction of America, though. But like I said, man, like it's bad though for you guys. I was at it. So with that, Flip was edifying camp. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Bashim, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. So with that, we want to say Shalom.